I prefer pulling out my fish from the fridge and then I rinse it with tap water before I can cut off all the fins and all the scales that can be cut off by scissor. And then once that is done, I'll go on and take my boiling water and just pour them onto the fish in circular motions, making sure that the water touches all areas, and then go on to clean. Now when you're cleaning the scales, follow the direction in which the scales, I don't know how to say it, but yeah, follow the directions of the scales basically. You will know that this is the right direction depending on how smooth the knife or the fork, whatever tool you are using, is going through the fish. Try to do this as fast as you can because I wouldn't advise you to pour hot water over the fish over and over. Now that one side is clean, I'm gonna do the other side off camera and then we'll meet when I am cutting it open. Now cutting the fish is all based on one's preferences. If you prefer cutting it from the inside, which is like the stomach area, it's fine. Or if you prefer cutting it from like the outside, which is the back, it's also fine. It all depends from person to person. So I today will choose to cut from the inside, for as long as we are both reaching the same end results, which is having that fish open. I'll then go on to take my veggies and cut them into slices, not too small slices. Now having pre-cooking this vegetables, I feel like it doesn't drain out the water from the fish, nor does it make the fish watery. So don't overcook it, just let it simmer kashona, and then once that is done, you take your pan off and then you add mayonnaise to the vegetables. You stir. At this point, you can either add your spices to the mixture, or you can first rub your spices, which is the dry mix, onto your fish, and then afterwards, that's when you can add the vegetables, whichever way you do it. But before that, you should rub your fish with oil inside out on both back and front. And then once that is done, you make sure that this fish has oil, because it's the oil that also adds to the juice of the fish. Because remember, fish is a very dry thing. It takes up so much salt. So just season it outside. Also season it inside, small. If you are not sure whether you have enough spice or enough salt in the onion and green pepper mixture, just cut it open, just to make sure that it does not explode. But yeah, you get the gist. That is just me adding the remaining dry mixture to the fish, just for extra flavor. And then after that, make sure that your green peppers and all of that is like inside, or hitika inside. And then from there, you then go on to finish. This is how my fish looks afterwards. This is how it looks before. I'm just going to transfer it to the pan, and then we are going to grill it. Also make sure that your foil is... Guys, this is like I think an hour later, because I kept changing the heat. But yeah, this is like an hour later and I'm pulling it out now.